Good morning, it's Pat, and I am sure you are wondering why I am doing this live video. Let me just adjust this a little bit here. That's better. There we go. I'm sure you are wondering why I'm standing here in a mechanical room for a live video, and it has to do with analogy I want to make about business and online marketing, or any kind of business really, but particularly focusing on online business. And good morning. So in this laundry room, we've been in this house 26 years. I'm going to try and keep this short and make several of this series perhaps. But if you look behind me, you can see there's a lot of electrical hanging, not connected to anything. I think you can see a really lovely 200 amp panel behind us, and to appreciate the change that this represents, I'm going to post beneath me the before picture. This house has a lovely main floor, and we have two actually independent suites in the basement, none of which are rented at the moment. When we first moved here, we did have some tenants, so of course we had 3 meters, and over the course of time, we were told, oh, get those meters out, you're just paying for things that you don't need to pay to use. However, all of that culminated this spring when we got a new water tank and made a decision to do some upgrades to the house, which will be another story. But my point for this morning is how we can have so many things happening in our home, in our lives. So of course this amp service is essential for the house to function. Without it, we have no power. In our businesses, we get so many pieces together to get our businesses connected, generating power, generating action, making things work, if you will, to create connection, an audience, income. Sometimes we get a whole lot of pieces working in place, but they just look like a scramble. And that's what my meter boxes look like before. Trust me, the picture I put in the comments will validate that. It's so important when we are working online and building our business, marketing, knowing that we have to get pieces, knowing we need to invest in those parts of the business that make things work. Now I'm being pretty vague about that, and I don't think I need to list everything, and I might in another video. But for purposes of brevity, I'm not going to do that this morning. All I want to say is that we sometimes get a whole lot of pieces in place, a whole lot of knowledge in our head, a whole lot of intentions in our heart, but we fail, just like these wires here, to make a connection from what we've got all in place, within us, within our ownership of software programs and intentions and all the rest of it, to actually make it a connection to the marketplace, to whoever it is that's going to buy from you. So I'm going to leave it with that this morning. I've got a whole lot of other thoughts rumbling in my head, and we're going to talk about that again sometime. I'm off to the gym here in just a few minutes. My contractor, who is busy outside, is going to be drilling, so I wanted to catch this video quickly before we got too much noise. So the point of the video here this morning is, and please look at the picture in the comment below to get the before and after analogy point, is that we often get a whole lot of pieces in our business. A lot of them are good and actually super necessary, but there is a time when we need someone. We need an ability to get all those things in this nice 200 amp service and connected to really see things rock for us. And I'm going to leave it with that for now, and we'll talk to you again. It's Pat at patleecampbell.com. Be sure to head over to the blog. If you've got some comments on what it feels like to have your wheels spinning, with business and intentions and all that kind of stuff, connectivity, private message me. Be glad to have a conversation with you. Bye-bye for now.